Assalamualaikum. Today we will do lesson number 5, our environment's question answer. So the first question is, why did man start corrupting the environment? What were the reasons? Basically, man started corrupting the environment when he tried to misuse nature and its resources. As the man progressed, he produced goods that do not fit into nature's cycle. Man cut the trees for firewood and lumber. Man established factories and sewerage and drainage was put into rivers and lakes. Thus, man harmed the environment. Second question is, why does the author say that the environment is now a social problem? The author says so because the environment has become the source of many diseases and epidemics. The dirty environment has many other implications that are social in nature. The environment has become a problem of health and welfare. A dirty lake may not only affect the people who live near it, but it affects the whole ecosystem. What is an ecosystem? How does nature keep the ecosystem balanced? Ecosystem is a self-sufficient unit of the environment where all the components are in balance. The food web is natural and the cycle of all abiotic components is running. Nature keeps the ecosystem balanced by cycles of use and reuse. Population of all animals in an ecosystem are adjusted through natural forces such as disease and predation. Why does an alteration in one part of the ecosystem or change in one part of the ecosystem impact the other part of the ecosystem? Each living and non-living thing plays a part in the ecosystem. There is a food chain from producers to predators. The disturbance in any part of the chain destroys the functioning of the whole chain, and all other parts of the chain are affected. Imbalance in any component of the ecosystem can produce a shock wave that affects the whole ecosystem. What is the question before the society now? How could society respond to the question? The question before the society is both elementary and monumental. Will we pay for the cleanup of rivers, oceans, and landscapes and the air? How will we pay? This society could not respond to this question as it has no answer. We cannot get our oceans and rivers clean. We can only now make laws that preserve our environment and implement those laws in true sense. Why was a campaign waged against hippopotami, and what was its net results? The campaign was waged against hippopotami to stop their grazing on agricultural land along the river bank. If the rivers silted up and overflowed their banks, the net result of the attempt to stop hippos grazing was a shortage of food and a disease epidemic. What is the current situation of the environment? How can we resolve it? Currently, the degradation of the environment has reached an almost irreversible point. The damage to the environment and its expected deadly consequences are obvious. We can try to retouch the disturbing cycle of nature by planting more and more trees, using biodegradable material in our products, and leaving the use of non-biodegradable items. What do you think is happening in Pakistan with regard to the environment? Do you think we are well aware of the damage done to our environment? The environment of Pakistan is not better than any other country in the world. The smoke of factories and vehicles, the dirty water of factories and households, the land pollutions, all are creating the worst situation. I don't think that many of us are even aware of the damage done to our environment. Being backward, illiterate, and having low civic sense, we do not pay any attention to the environment. What do you think is the role of the government and the society at large in terms of handling the environmental crisis? What duties would you assign to the government and to society? The society and the government should join hands to handle this situation or issue. The government can provide financial, technical, and mechanical resources to start a social campaign for the environment. The society can preach and spread this message. The government can pass laws for the protection of the environment, while society can ensure that such laws are obeyed completely. The government can launch mega projects like tree plantation, clean roads, parks, and gardens, etc. How was the environment in the 1950s? How has it become now? In 1950s, the resources deemed unlimited. The air was fresh and clean. The greenery was spreading around. The rivers and oceans were clean. New Now our environment has become dangerous to live in. The air is dirty, the green areas have shrunk, the rivers and oceans are polluted. There is an imbalance in the natural cycle of both living and non living objects of nature. Thank you.